What was the F1 driver's dinner like then?
Yeah. It's crazy how many messages I've had about this. Like, people are really curious about what it was like. Man, this looks so bad.
I want to know what you eat.
Sorry.
What you eat there, what you drink there.
It was a good dinner, like real good food. It was at Zuma. It's like is it Zuma? That's what they call it? I can't remember what the restaurant's called. It's like a Japanese, I would say, Japanese style restaurant. Really good food. I don't know if I can...
We can cut anything that we need to, by the way.
Okay, I'll tell you then. And then we can decide to put it in, because this is fucking funny.
It's staying in.
It's really funny. We rock up, and we're at this big table, and me and Yuki got there together, and we weren't the first people there. There were probably like 6 or 7 people there. But as the table was filling up, there was basically pretty much that side of the table was pretty much all full, and there was me, opposite me was Max, and then there was like 3 chairs to the left at this end of the table that were left, and George hadn't turned up at this point, hadn't arrived yet. So we were like, this is perfect, we're just gonna, like, everybody that was coming before them, we were like, fill that side of the table.
Everyone was in on it.
Yeah. We're like, we're gonna save this spot for George right next to Max. And like, so, and then George arrives, and we were all like, hey, and then Max is like, mate, we've saved a seat for you. And George just picks up the chair and walks to the other end of the table and sits on the other side of the table with Lewis, and like with that end of the table. And man, it was like, we were all like, oh my God, this is so, like, we thought it would be funny. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, yeah. It was funny for us, but
Did George say anything?
Nothing, yeah. So we probably can't put that in there. I don't know. We can decide. But like, just for you guys
sweating,
to know,
right?
like, it was so funny. Honestly, it was so funny. They just, yeah. We kind of expected them to maybe put it on hold for dinner, like for the driver's dinner. But man, yeah. And he first went around the table saying hi to everybody, and we thought when he came back he would sit down, but he just came back, picked up the chair, and
that's awkward, man.
Went to the other end.
Because you don't know from our perspective, like, whether it is 100% legit. You think obviously part of it could be for the cameras, so clearly it is. It's real.
Yeah, it was real. I mean, in the car you go through a lot. Like, it's high adrenaline. You do it like Qatar as well. Honestly, Qatar's a track that it's amazing to drive. It's so high adrenaline because it's so fast. That last sector, I mean, it's destroying tires. It's so fast. Like, people are getting punctures because it's such a high force. You're flat for pretty much all of it, pulling 5G basically. And yeah, when you have stuff happen on track